Hey there everyone, Jerisha Hawk here. I am an income strategist and online business consultant, helping you gain the clarity you crave to confidently sell your services consistently online. And today we're going to be talking about something that definitely creeps up often for a lot of us online business owners. You know, especially depending on where you're at in your business, maybe you are in a position where you are just really struggling to hit your income goals and you don't really know what exactly the problem is. You think that you might just need to be creating more content, or maybe you need better opt-ins or better lead magnets, or maybe you need a bigger email list. And I really just tell you that none of those things really matter if you are focusing on building your business using the wrong type of business model based off of where you're at in your business, based off the time capacity that you have to give to building your business, and just frankly based off of what your income goals are. So I want to help you really just nail down and focus in on the best business model that will actually align with what your needs are right now, so you can actually achieve your income goals. So as you guys are popping in and catching this live, or if you are watching the replay, thank you and hello. Just pop in the comments and say, hey, let me know you're here. I would love to actually know where you guys are located. I'm in Detroit right now. Look at that pinned cart. Yes, if you guys are new to me, I am a school supply junkie, and I just really believe that, you need to have every color, every pin thickness, in order for me to make sure that I can get my job done effectively, right? So let's dive right on in. Yes, Nia, you know me too well. But so like I said, today I want us to talk about if you're actually struggling to hit your income goals, it might be because you're using the wrong business model. And first and foremost, when you guys are creating your business or looking to start building your business, I think a lot of the time we skip over this step. I see a lot of people skip over this step in the sense that they never really even think about what type of business model they actually want to build. You may think that I want to start selling stuff online. I want to start selling services. I want to start converting clients. But have you really taken the time to think about, what type of business model do I even want to build? And I'm interested to know if you guys are currently aware of what business model you are creating. And if so, just pop it in the comments and let me know. But typically in the online world, you see a couple different business models. There are the models where I call this the more people model, where you need to have a higher volume of individuals in order for you to hit your income goals. So basically you're trying to sell low ticket offers. This is really traditionally done in those like ascension models or those multiple step sales funnels that you see a lot of online marketers teaching and communicating in this space. But it really starts out with, you got to have a $7 tripwire offer, then you got to have a $27 upsell, then like a $97 digital course, and then maybe you have a $297 digital course, and then finally you can have like a $1,000 product. And the thought process is, you can have these funnels set up and kind of have these, automation set up so you can be just converting clients on autopilot where it's more passive income. And a lot of people, at least I know I started with this in my business. I started thinking that that's what I needed and that's what I wanted to do. But when you're working full time, which I was doing when I first started my online business, you run into the trap of, first, in order for you to set up a funnel, you have to create all the pieces of the funnel. You have to create the lead magnet. You have to start growing your email list. You have to create all those little bits and pieces of those digital products in order to even have a funnel set up in the first place. And the goal of those funnels is that you're selling low ticket offers, so pretty much things that are less than $1,000 or less than $2,000. But the goal here is that you have to have a large volume of people coming into your funnel in order for you to convert at a consistent rate so you can actually achieve your income goals. So that's one model and one method that you see a lot of online entrepreneurs using. The other is where you make more money. So you, instead of trying to have a high volume of people that are coming into your funnel, you really focus on selling high ticket offers, offers that are $2,000, $4,000, $6,000, $10,000, $20,000. But the goal here is to sell it to a smaller number of people. So The goal here isn't that you have to have a bunch of just random leads in an email list or a bunch of leads getting poured into a funnel, but rather that you are doing a more intentional job of attracting super, super qualified individuals that really, are looking for you to solve one specific problem that they have and converting them at a higher ticket price point. And I call that the more money model. So those are the two models that, I really see consistently operated and consistently done in the online space. The high, lots and lots of people model. Like I said, you see a lot of digital products, digital courses, membership groups. All those things typically fall into that because you have to have a high number of individuals in order for it to make sense. But if you are an individual who is trying to make their first $4,000 a month, or your first $6,000 a month. We'll use 4,000 because I know that's a general number that a lot of people are just striving to get to. And if you are also working full time, it is very difficult for you to be able to do that lower ticket, high volume type of model, mainly because in order for that to effectively work, you need to have a consistent stream of leads coming into your funnel. And if you do not have an already existing, very large audience of individuals, or if you don't have the money to do Facebook ads or Instagram ads or what have you, you have to think about how am I going to get those leads in. And I want to just help us crunch the numbers because regardless of where you're at in your business, I think it's very important for you just to understand your numbers and understand your metrics to see if the idea that you currently have, what business model is best for it so you can actually achieve your income goals, start bringing in consistent income, and then be able to use that profit to either reinvest in your business or, begin to scale your business model. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys in just a moment here because I want us to all really break this down because it's something that I just see a lot of us, really missing the mark on when it comes to building and growing our business. So I'm going to just share my screen. You guys should be able to see this. Please just pop in the comments and say yes, or we can see this to make sure that you guys can actually see this. But like I mentioned before, let's say your monthly income goal. And curious to know, pop in the comments too, what is your monthly income goal? How much do you actually want to be generating in your business on a monthly basis? Just let me know in the comments if you're catching this live or in the replay. I'm really, really interested to know actually, what is your income goal? You guys can actually see this. And let me pop in the comments real quick to see. But just pop in the comments and let me know, what is your monthly income goal? Is it $500? Is it $1,000? Is it $4,000? Is it $10,000? Whatever it is, just pop in the comments and let me know. But for the sake of this example, let's say your monthly income goal is $4,000, right? So you want to be making $4,000 a month in your business consistently. And you are, let's just make sure that's big enough. All right. So let's just say you want to make $4,000 a month consistently in your business. And in order for that to happen, if you're doing like I mentioned before, the more people model, where you are, trying to sell more low ticket offers in order for you to hit your income goal. Let's say that you want to sell a digital product or whatever for $50, right? Let's say you have a digital product that's going for $50. And in order for you to hit a $4,000 income goal, that means that you need to sell, let's do the math real quick, that you need to sell 80 of these a month. Okay? You need to sell 80 units per month to hit that $4,000 income goal. So basically, if 80 units are sold, you times that by 50, you've hit a $4,000 income goal. And if you look at over the course of a year, if you want to consistently be bringing in $4,000 a month, it means you need to have 80 new sales per month. That means that you have to sell 960 units for you to have, that annual salary of, $48,000. Okay. And I know for me, especially when I was just getting started in my business, when I think of having to sell 960 units of a digital product at $50, I was like, Houseway, like, please tell me, where am I going to find 960 people who are willing to say yes to buying my digital product? And I think that a lot of us fall into this in the very beginning of our business because that's just what we see a lot of other people doing online. But over the course of working in my business for the past, almost 2 years and working with over 300 students and clients and people who purchase my products, what I've really come to learn is that you can really do less so you can actually earn more in your business. And this is really the thing that allowed me to quit my job, the thing that allowed me to, replace my corporate engineering salary so I could start really stepping out and doing this full time on my own. And I implemented something called the More Money model. And this is where you focus on just one core signature service. Okay. So this is one higher ticket signature service. And let's just say, the offer is at $2,000. So the goal here is, instead of me trying to focus on selling a bunch of low ticket offers to a high volume of people, and if you do not have, Facebook ad money, or like I said, Instagram ad money to drive in these new leads, you have to think about how are you going to organically get 960 people to convert over to your $50 product in the course of a year when you don't have an existing audience. Versus if you were to go out and actually create a signature service, one that is focused on solving a critical problem that your audience actually has, and let's say that offer was $2,000, that means you'd only need 2 clients per month to hit your income goal. And for me, when you tell me, even if we just look at this on a monthly basis, comparing 80 units a month at a $50 price point versus 2 clients at $2,000, like, let me know which one of those seems more feasible to you. Like, which one of those seems more doable and more manageable? And again, especially if you are still working your 9-to-5 job, me only having to manage 2 clients a month, that's 1 client bi-weekly. Like, that's way easier for you to actually manage and produce consistent results with that individual. And if we look at this on a yearly basis, that means that you need to get 2 clients a month, right? That means you only need 24 clients in a year for you to hit that annual salary of $48,000. And this is what I mean, where you really need to understand, like, first and foremost, what is your revenue goal? What is your monthly income goal? How much do you actually want to be generating each month? And then based off of that, like, really pick a business model that aligns with what your income goals are. And don't just think about what will align with your income goals, but really, if you're just in the beginning stages of growing your business, I get that having these other business models are great, but they are things that you can, the other business model is something that you can grow into over time. So if you are earning less than 6 figures a year in your business annually, I recommend doing the More Money model, mainly because it will allow you to start, testing and tweaking your offer by working with real clients at a higher ticket price point. So you can start, generating income, earning money while you're still learning the game and learning the ropes. And you don't have to have a huge audience and a huge list to actually hit your income goals. I have clients who, they never had a Facebook account until they started working with me and had an email list of less than 20 people, but they were able to convert 3 of those people over into making $10,000. And that was huge for them. That was the thing that started to get the ball rolling and helped them actually start gaining momentum. So then once they were able to consistently do that, then they were able to go out there and start making digital products or building out a membership site. But they started with a foundation, a strong strategic foundation of actually selling their services first. So I hope this is making sense for all of you guys who are watching this, mainly because you want to make sure that you have your business model that you're using is actually aligned with what your income goals are, and also not just with what your income goals are, but also aligned with just the amount of time that you have available and the money that you have to invest into your business to grow those, to do that lead generation. And honestly, if you want to actually hit your income goals faster, you can do that by selling services, especially selling a signature service where it's not just you charging hourly for your expertise, but rather you packaging it into a solid offer that where it does allow you to actually convert at a higher price point because you are solving a specific problem for your clients and for those individuals. So the thing that I really want you to do as an actionable step, mainly because I don't want you just to leave inspired, I really want you to start implementing some things so you can start moving the needle, is really evaluate what are my ideas currently that I've been thinking about selling, right? If you're thinking about selling an ebook or a digital course or whatever, I really want you to crunch your own numbers. So ask yourself, what is my monthly revenue goal? Okay, what is your monthly revenue goal? And from there, I want you to ask yourself, okay, based off of the current products I'm thinking about selling, how many of them would I have to sell in order to hit this income goal? And really, do I have the capacity right now to actually even find the number of leads that I need to convert accordingly for me to hit that income goal? Or does selling a signature service at a higher price point, am I able to actually expedite my process to actually hit my income goal faster by doing less, by focusing just on one service at a higher price point versus doing all these digital products? And really just evaluate that, crunch those numbers for yourself. And if you want to continue the conversation or share your results with me, I invite you to join me over in my free Facebook group. It's called Selling Signature Services with Jerisha Hawk. It is a community here on the Facebook space filled with coaches, consultants, freelancers who are doing this exact model. They're trying to create their own signature service so they can start selling consistently and earning 4 figures. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, just pop in the chat or in the comments below, or like I said, join me over in my free Facebook group. And all you have to do to gain access is just answer those 3 quick prompt questions. You'll see a notification come up when you request access to join, and I will see you guys over there. So thanks for tuning in. Bye, everyone.